Yeah, I'm really glad they took X just to 5-1 in this OTA, only for him to still be obviously too problematic. Because they basically ripped the Band-Aid off, right? If they would have gone to 5-2, there would have been hemming and hawing over, oh, should we adjust this card to 5-1 and 5-2 is still good? At 5-1, it's just like, no, the card needs a new text box. Best Professor XX or non-Ravona decks? Yeah, Ravona is not. There might be some Professor X Ravona with okay numbers, but by and large, they are not good. They might play Vision this turn. If they play Vision this turn, Black Bolt's gonna murder Kitty. Yeah. What's the idea behind this? It's just like pretty generically good Marvel Step cards. Opponent played around our interaction well here. Our Killmonger and our Shang-Chi just don't have text, so guess just Dr. Doom and hope for the best.
Doom rules all.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Need Silk to go mid. Sometimes lucky rubber ducky.
Victory.
Tiebreaker anyways, maybe? Possibly. Oh, Craven gets the buff. Yeah, I thought we would have died. I don't know. Someone can go back and check the tape, but make sure you're counting Craven getting +2. It would have been 18-18. Okay. They're up 18-11. Then yes, we were good either way. It made me feel better to win a coin flip though, chat. Chat, you can't. I lose so many coin flips. You can't just use math and tell me that I didn't need to be lucky. Just let me feel lucky, okay? Don't take these moments away from me. I need them.
I am Ego, and this is my domain.
It's been so long since I played an Ego game. This is perfect while I'm eating lunch. If you're wondering how the meta's going, chat, our Silver Samurai just discarded a Shang-Chi against the Lockjaw Hulk deck. I've also gotten Shang-Chi'd out of multiple Silver Surfer decks today. It's almost like there's something going on in the metagame. A really overstated card. Only good blob's a dead blob. Wow, that's absurd for us. We have Zabu into Marvel. Wasp is really good for them. Yep. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna X-Mansion diff them really hard here. That's not I did not need an incredibly fair X-Mansion video game. Come on now. Probably just this, right? High priority, Shang doesn't do anything. At a gut level, do you think Selena or Kyria will be more deck divided? I expect Kyria to go in a lot of decks. Nico ties the left. I expect them to play into Lockjaw, though. Wow, okay. Christ. Anyways. They didn't have Wasp because the Adelan shuffled it away. That was Blue Marvel out of a non-Thanos deck. Interesting. Nerdsecutive. Thank you for not only the raid, but the 5 gifted subs. It's very generous of you. Hope you had a good stream. Thanks for the support. I mean, that's good for us, I guess. I think that's good for us. LOL.
Time's up.
Marvel Sebastian. I think I'm just not gonna play for this path. I'm gonna just hope they can't do something right on either side. Ah, rip. Kind of got in there too if I'd have played middle. If I samurai'd here and X23 went here, I'd have lost to Surfer. Now maybe I'm just supposed to take that risk, because if I samurai here and the X23 goes here or here, I beat Surfer. Nah, I think I just messed up looking at it. I'm gonna blame Munchin on my food. I didn't want to gamble on this beating this with Surfer, but if they play Surfer here, I'm still 66% with X23, and I win in the case of something like this every time. That was just bad play on my part. It's one of those spots where like you can write it off as unlucky, but when you sit down and like actually think through the permutations, it's like, nah, I just played wrong. Don't get me wrong, there's gonna be plenty of spots in Marvel Snap where we talk about the variance and there being nothing we can do, but that wasn't one of them. I made statistically the incorrect play. Got a Kraken on our hands, chat. Maybe not a Kraken. I think this was the three Hellfire Gala reward. I think this Captain Marvel variant is like the one cosmetic they've put out that I like kind of wanted, that like I felt priced out of. Just like I'm just not spending that much. Go ahead and bring in the spice. X23? X23? Miss Marvel. You had to buy like 9 Hellfire Gala variants. I just didn't really like. I liked like 2 of the other Hellfire Gala variants. I was like, I'm not buying 9 of them. Can't make me. Wanna be Kurt? Thanks for wanting to be here for 42 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. That's quite the duration. Maybe just keep attacking their hand, right? Keep my extra energy up. Yeah, it was 9 for the card, 3 for the avatar, completion for the sleeve. Ooh, we took an Iron Man out of their hand. Killmonger? Killmonger? Stature. Their Jeff power is not stationary. And then they're playing Bounce, so they drew Chavez for their last card for the turn. I think there's a chance this wins it. We're adding 11, 14. We're going to 22 here. And that assumes their Jeff could move. they couldn't win here, and they just had to count on 18 being enough here. We beat the bounce deck without a Killmonger. This old gal ain't what she used to be. I wish she was what she used to be, chat. I enjoy it quite a lot. But she just ain't.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
That's true. We did murder their hand with this card. Only one of the discards was like hand murdering though, right? Like one of them discarded a Bass, so that wasn't relevant. The Black Bolt tagging the Iron Man was huge though. This is like perfect for us, right? We get to go Silver Samurai into Marvel. And then we have like Killmonger and other friends in the last turn. Took my Miss Marvel away. Weird. That's fine though, right? So I get to go. We'll go Stature, Killmonger, and then our Doctor Doom plus Jeff beats their Jeff on the right. Okay, Harry, thank you for the brand new primer. There's a ton of great content creators on Twitch. You can send that to every month. Thanks for sending it this way this month. This deck got such a dynamic range of ways to close the game. Along with some quality disruption and Killmonger, Shang, and the discard to attack the hand a little bit. Wait, they moved their Jeff not to contest the left? Weird. Oh, we could have held the Stature. Good shot. I forgot we were going to have 7. Up this lovely. I guess probably wins the game. I don't like what the blob stands for, but I got a free Dan hit variant, so I have to play him. I mean, to be fair, if you look at the guy, he probably spends a lot of his time sitting down. Blob needs a standing desk. Yep.
Victory.
A bike. Gotta pedal some of those calories off. You ever snap and attempt to bluff opponent you're about to lose against? Nope. Most people aren't playing Marvel Snap at a level high enough that you can bluff them. Also, even people that are playing at a high enough level to understand you could be bluffing them don't care about the results of their game enough and will often just want to chase the rabbit and see the game play out. In order for a bluff to work in a betting game, two things have to be true. Three things have to be true. One, there has to exist a card that you could be bluffing that could beat them. Two, they have to understand that that card exists and could beat them and is in your output range and should be leaving. Three, they also have to give a shit enough about losing whatever thing is being wagered to not just call and chase the rabbit. And I think the number of Snap games where all three of those things are true are incredibly small to the point of being virtually non-existent. Sometimes it happens. It's very, very few and far between. It's so limited that all three of those things to be true that it's basically negative EV to ever try and bluff.
Snap.
If you wanna watch some Marvel Snap where bluffing is a thing, you should go back and watch, I think it was the second Twitch Rivals, where I played against Alex Casilla. I probably just butchered his last name. Alex, from the Snapchat. And he was playing Kang. And we had some really phenomenal games where he had some good bluffs and back and forth. Because we both cared about the stakes and we're both good players. We played 2 matches against each other. And they were probably the most incredible set of Marvel Snap that's ever happened. So that is very much the exception, not the rule. Doing fairly well on the regular ladder, beginning destroying Conquest. Any tips for making that transition? The biggest difference between the two is understanding that you should take more risks when the matchup is bad for you and take less risks when the matchup is favorable for you. Most of the time, I care more about seeing how I win or lose over the imaginary stakes of it. Yeah, you're not alone in that. I'm going to play Silver Samurai in the middle, because that's the most likely place they're going to Professor X me. Coward, didn't even snap me. This deck's good against Professor X, by the way, chat. We have Miss Marvel and Jeff, so we're going to put them in a fucking trash can here. No problem. Do I want to just attack their hand again here? I think I want to just attack their hand again here. I don't want them to know that Jeff is coming. I think it's better EV for them not to know that that exists. Attacking their hand is good if they dino this turn. Or it stops them from dinoing next turn. Bing. That's unfortunate. They get their card draw. That's fine though, right? We still just win. Is there any reason to play Jeff mid, or do I just hedge on the right extra? I think I just hedge on the right extra, right?
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, okay, Boomer, calm down. Because they probably have a Jeff. This deck, they can't miss Marvel. This deck doesn't usually play that card. And they can't Jeff and Blue Marvel me, which is a real thing that could happen. Yeah, they think they're going to blob and win the tiebreaker. Bye, Felicia. This deck is legitimately good, by the way. Before the OTA, it had a sample size in the thousands with good stats. Post OTA, it's got a sample size in the hundreds with good stats. Doctor the God Mod, thank you for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Yes, our opponent drew Professor X, Eliath, Blob, all in the same game. And we put them in a trash can. All without changing them. This deck got me to Infinite this season. I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I agree. Someone was asking about the transition from ladder to conquest. Your deck selection can matter more in Conquest 2 if you really care about the results. Decks like this one that I'm currently playing, or Loki, or Thanos, or Lockout, those are all decks that are good to be playing in this style of format, i.e. decks that don't get hosed by singular tech cards. So an example of a deck that's much worse in Conquest than it is on the ladder is like Living Tribunal. Those decks that like get shut off by like Enchantress or Rogue or Echo, stuff like that. We put the bad guy in the trash can. Yep.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Ooh, a Thanos gamer. Daring. This deck is vulnerable to Sandman. I don't even think that's true. Like, playing Doctor Doom in your Marvel Snap deck is like quite literally the best thing you can be doing against Sandman. This deck also plays out proactively to the board early. Dakin and Miss Marvel play early, and Doctor Doom gives you one big flourish if they do Sandman you to play late. Yeah, Miss Marvel is like a mini Doom, also good. Also good in 2. Do that. Danger Room's never blown up one of my cards before, so I don't expect it'll start today. See chat? Easy peasy.
Breaking news.
Shang-Chi noted. Yeah, and Jeff could actually be played as a second card into Sandman too. Yeah, it's actually. I should play left or right because this is the Professor X turn. Yeah. Yeah. Cast Plague Wind. That's not fair. Plague Wind wouldn't make my deck any bigger. This is much better than Plague Wind. Significantly so. We'll play Black Bolt in the middle to try and play for priority here so that we don't have to worry about getting Goliath. Oh, and they blobbed a turn early for me? Buddy old pal. Photo finish, gamers. What's a Plague Wind? Plague Wind is a magic card that destroys every card your opponent has in play. Honestly, I hadn't thought about it till now, but we were talking about how Shang-Chi's just like literally everywhere in the metagame right now. Another really big strength this deck has is Shang-Chi is a blank card against you, right? Did I show them their Shang-Chi instead of my Shang-Chi? Because I wanted to tilt them off the face of the planet? Definitely. Certainly a Thanos player. Why does that exist in Magic? That sounds really bad and unfun. Why does that exist? That sounds bad and unfun is the actual description of 90% of Magic the Gathering cards that are competitive. Magic the Gathering isn't so much a game about sparking joy, so much as it's a game about taking joy away from your opponent and relishing in the fact that you've made someone else miserable. It's like a core part of their design philosophy. Like, you know how we talk about Professor X a lot? Basically, the average Magic the Gathering competitive deck is a Professor X lockout deck. Like that type of feeling. Speaking of negative feelings, chat, some of you will have negative feelings about these adverts, but at least you won't miss any gameplay. We'll see you in 120 seconds. We're going to play some more of the Stature deck when we get back. Thanks for hanging out. YouTube gamers, 26 likes from 300, I believe. Press the button. I'm going to run to the bathroom, chat. Fear me. All right, let's let Zombie Stature try and run down one of our gold tickets, huh? Sounds very reasonable. Let's see how far we can go. Play Hit Monkey in Dark Dimension the last turn with a card effect work. Yep. And if you play Hit Monkey into Dark Dimension before the last turn, it will count all of the cards you played on the very last turn. So putting it there early is beneficial. I'm snapping the opponent because Kunlun is good for my Jeff the Baby Land Shark, and they're playing Thanos, and I have Killmonger. Miss Marvel also gives me counterplay into Professor X, which is ideal. Well, unfortunate that we didn't draw Jacket or Zabu this turn. Div cards to play out. They don't have a good place to Professor X here. I think I moved Jeff for the sake of playing for priority going into the last turn. So I don't get Goliath. They could be blobbing here, and then my Shang-Chi is great, yeah. Do we just Doom? I kind of want to play the Killmonger this turn, though, right? I guess I could Shang. You know, just Doom? It could be right to just Doom, I suppose, and they don't know the Killmonger's coming, and I get more cubes, potentially. It's fair. I'm gonna play this still, though. I think her demon mode is what I want to do next turn.
Doom rules all.
Magento? I think it's just Killmonger, right?
Victory.
I think it's just Killmonger. You've never built your own furniture before, Hackmage? It's not, like, I don't know which one you got, but mine was like 4 or 5 pieces. Like each leg was one on the tabletop. It's your final rating of the Craven Coop deck. I think it's reasonably competitive. As far as like non-lockout decks go, it's alright. Jeff into the unknown in case you get a Murray Isle or something. Does Mindstorm New York mean they already have Professor X in hand? I don't know. I think trying to read stuff like that too far into it is usually not worthwhile, just because like most players would stat Mindstorm on 1-2. I think I'm just gonna play Dr. Doom, chat. Thanks for the wave.
Doom rules all.
I think taking their lowest power is better than taking their lowest cost. Sure. I've rambled about this location before. This is just there. For anybody that wants logic on what I'm doing here, I just decided to play for 2. Maybe you're supposed to play for all 3. I don't know that I have enough points to meaningfully play for all 3, especially with them having Magneto in the mix too. It's just like all bets are off. You just throw all your noodles and hope your cards land where they land. They had Vision out there on top of New York. There's a certain point of diminishing returns where when there's so many permutations like at the end of New York, it's not skill or reading your opponent, it's just like hoping for the best. Why not move the Doombot left and play Stature mid instead? I don't know, because like if they move the Vision out of the right, I could play for the right still, right? I don't know, I was kind of playing for 3 still. Let's put all your cubes in, bud. My hand's pretty good. Thanos snapping me after not playing a stone on 1. Do they have like a Koye or a Lockjaw? They have a Wasp and a Wave, so they're probably the Lockjaw build. I would not be surprised to see Lockjaw this turn based on the snap. If you told me, Jeff, you can change 1 location in Marvel Snap, which location do you change and why? My answer to you is very straightforward. I would change New York, so all of the cards in it move on turn 5 instead of turn 6. So change New York to trigger on turn 5 instead of 6. So you still get a shuffle, but it's not this end of game variance clusterfuck. This was an incredible location for us. Holy cow. Holy. Day, right? They have to have like Wasp plus something else for beating their Doctor Doom because we drew Miss Marvel. They have Wasp plus something else. RNGesus take the wheel. Or not, we're just dead. We're just dead. They even played into the Ghoulia before they played the Wasp out. I mean, I don't even know if it's fair to say our weakness is Magneto. Like, it was a combination of Leech and Magneto, right? Like, if they hadn't leeched us, I would have been able to play with Doctor Doom. Yeah, Magneto's a good card. I mean, all the blob decks are good decks to work with him. He's a high power card for your blob. He's another thing to ramp into when you don't have your blob. Like, the blob deck is the Magneto deck. The opponent's deck's a very good Magneto deck. Ooh, a third Thanos deck in a row. I'm excited that I'm going to be on vacation for the 2.5 weeks between now and when we get a patch. My body is ready for vacation. Yeah, after playing for a few days, it doesn't really feel like the OTA changed really anything about the current Marvel Snap metagame from before the OTA. I still post YouTube. Yeah, I have a bunch of YouTube content queued up. So we've been doing like 8 to 10 hour streams the last few days for drops. We're gonna stream some more tomorrow, so I'm gonna have a bunch of YouTube videos queued. There's still things you can brew and do in this format. Like I've got a bunch of different like goose control decks and like decks like this that play Jump and Miss Marvel are ways you can attack the format. It's just one of the Snap developers had commented their goal with this patch was to put what's his name in a timeout, to put Professor X in a timeout, and they very resoundingly did not accomplish that goal. Marvel gamers.
Inevitable.
So I have Jeff for here, but they could also have Jeff for there. I think I stay.
Opponent snapped.
At least another 8 cuber to this nonsense. You discarded Shanks at the top deck, Jeff. Yeah, that's true. Good call.
Victory.
Thanos makes me toxic, Chad. I can't help it. I can't help it. Thanos makes me toxic. That's true. It's Professor X. It's not even Thanos. It's this fucking guy right here. I'm just a product of the environment in which I've been raised, chat. It's not my fault. He pushed me to it. They destroyed my X-23. Why don't I have an extra energy? Hi. Hello, Kazin. Am I playing with fire here? Sure. Am I up 10 cubes to 2? Also sure. Jeff was the perfect draw because Jeff lets me beat their Jeff with my Dr. Doom. This is 9 to 8 if they play a blob here. We're beating blob. Also beating that one, bud.
Duels all. Victory.
Long, Felicia. Doom stealing that game like the good old days when Doom was the best 6-drop card. Remember that, chat? Land before power creep. New Professor X 3/4 on reveal. Give the top card of your deck +3 power. Wait, having the strangest sense of deja vu. Whoa, wait, my opponent's Marvel Snap deck only had 12 cards in it, chat. Was that? I thought that was illegal now. I looked down. It must be a bug. The deck tracker must be broken, right? No way. No way they only have 12 cards in their deck. Perfect. Alright, don't worry. Before anybody gets too excited, they're playing a leech deck.
Oh, snap. Victory.
Statistically a leech deck. Most of the high evo decks are leech decks.
Oh, snap.
Open game, 3 lockdown decks in a row, closed game. Tale as old as time. Professor X and the beach. What magic? This is a Jund deck. If you're looking for a magic deck comparison, former magic recoveries. 1000% Jund deck. And even down to the hand disruption, like Doom Blades and discard spells. key. Finish the raft for this turn. I have to leave if they snap.
Opponent snapped.
Just as lowest power, not lowest cost. If it was Black Bolt, we could stay and happily take their card away from them, but because it is Silver Samurai, we must bounce. It's a lovely curve here. And a 1-drop. Like Christmas. Alright, give me the copy Nico spell. Let's go to town. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Do, do. Plus 2 power Nico spell would also have been okay, but copy Nico spell the dream. Streamer RNG, yep.
Opponent snapped.
Oh no! No! Fuck you, Marvel Snap! Fuck you! Undo! Fuck you, Marvel Snap! Let me undo my action and put my deck in here! I'm staying because I have a Miss Marvel, but fuck you, Marvel Snap. God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad! Unicorn. So it's so annoying that that's a thing. It just desperately needs to. It even says undo all actions. It's right there on the fucking thing. Yeah, this is why the sweaty people full rope you every turn. You never get got by the shitty fucking interface. I also shouldn't have played the Miramasa shard on the left. I should have played it in the center. Just tilted and made another mistake after the first. At least it let the Dakin dodge the -1, I suppose, but I don't get the Miss Marvel bonus there now.
It's clobbering time.
God, that's the one card that can con me into staying in this game. Oh, then stand up and walk away. I cleaned my office, Chad. I'm not looking. There's a lot of garbage around here. I'm working a lot, not cleaning up. Did we do it? I think we did it. Baby, copium. Oh!
Victory.
I'm not tilted. You're tilted, gamers. It was a bait, Jeff, a perfect bait. It was me playing, I would have drawn Zabu on turn 6. Have you tried being luckier? That game makes me want so mad. So we're gonna run the last. I think we have time to fit. We have plenty of time to fit in the last one here before another ad break. It was all cool and complicated. We baited him into staying free. I'm gonna wait a turn to snap so it doesn't look like I'm snapping the Shuri's Lab. Mother of God. Mother of God! Holy! Holy! I need a Shang-Chi. Maybe a Killmonger? It'll all... Whoo! Oh, buddy old pal. Oh, buddy old pal. Alright, Shang-Chi is no longer an option. I got it. I understand. Black Widow? Oh, they cooking, chat. Why is Shuri's Lab good for us? It makes Dak in 16. Is it crazy to wanna Black Bolt them? I kind of want to Black Bolt them. Is that wrong? You only have 3 cards in hand. Narrator was wrong. Was it though? Was it wrong? This is 34, 39? Is Doctor Doom just better than Miss Marvel? Doctor Doom's just better than Miss Marvel, right? Because of shit like Magento. About to get Living Tribunal. No, I just thought they were good men. Okay. Sure. For the record, there's a Black Widow in their deck. So I don't know what that's about. You know what they say, chat? Life's a batch and then you die. Destroy mode. Destroy mode. Destroy mode. Destroy mode. Whoo, doggy.
Snap.
That's the good stuff right there. Ben Brode saw us get beat up by all the Professor X decks in a row, chat. He was like, Jeff needs some holiday cheer. We're gonna feed it to him. The man needs some joy. They didn't armor Warrior Falls. Probably smart. Means I can Shang-Chi them in Warrior Falls, though. Oh my god, and I have 4 energy this turn too? Oh, wait. I regret this, but it grabs priority. Doesn't Jeff die there? Yeah, the point would be to make sure my 5s don't die. Is it ever this? And then we just like doom Stature? Because I don't think it's possible for me to throw priority here and have the Shang-Chi be relevant. But they might also just like play a Hulk this turn and then I'm sad. 1 of 50-50, nice. Yeah, they put Hulk. I think I have to leave, right?
Opponent
I'm
snapped.
definitely not paying you 6, bud.
Escaped.
I think even with the Shang, we're probably still dead here. 'Cause we just can't play for here because we got kind of locked in with these locations being sour. Ink Tone is better for me than them? Maybe that's not true. I guess they have Cyclops. They have Doom and Marvel, though. I think I just spread eagle here, right? Just go across all the lanes. My last 2 times my Black Bolts have... The last 2 times I played, my Black Bolts have, my Black Bolts have taken high Evo. I don't know, that's gonna be the one time they have 2 Hulks in their hand, right? I'm gonna eat shit. Well, I guess they only have, this only turn 6 though, right? They could rogue mid. They could rogue mid, that's true.
Victory.
No, they had priority? I had priority? I don't remember. Rogue was gone. Oh, Rogue was Silver Surfer. Silver Samurai. Yeah. The Samurai tossing their Widow's Bite, the only time they've made it was just actually Chef's Kiss perfect.
Oh, snap.
Or 8-2, so we'll press the button. Getting doubled here before Cyclops can go. Armor's a real shame because we had the perfect get to Doctor Doom or Black Bolt plus other stuff here. Good locations for our opponent. Yeah, probably. Well, I guess Mojo World's probably not amazing for them, huh? Time's the charm. Demon mode? Double the power. Second best. Right? I think we just assume they can't both fill mid and play for left and right simultaneously. And the negative locations were good for our opponent, but the Mojo World was really not. I think they made a mistake when they committed it to Mojo. I think they needed to just play hard for left and right.
Victory.
I'd like the record to reflect we won that entire match without Shang-Chiing them once. It was kind of impressive. You know, I don't have any change to this deck. It had, like I said, it had thousands of games with it. Pre-patch with good stats. The meta hasn't really changed. It's got hundreds of games post-OTA with good stats. There's another Infinity ticket for the pile. And another ad break for the stream. We'll catch you in 120 seconds. We're going to play something else when we get back. Don't go anywhere. Different decks. Still Marvel Snap.